Alright, so I was just sent the most insane text conversation that I've ever seen in my whole life. Alright, so basically, this guy, Drink, was texting his, I don't know, girlfriend, baby, I don't know, weird stuff, okay? I just don't even know what to say. This is just, it's unbelievable. So let's start. So the first text he sends is, so it's from the girlfriend's perspective, alright? Hey, Drink, are you coming to math anytime soon? It's somewhat normal. Hey with an A. Oh my god! What is this pronunciation? And it's with a pronunciation. It's not pronunciation, by the way. And then he says, I just got hit by a car pretty bad, like an hour ago. So the guy's not in good shape, obviously. And then she says, what happened? Are you okay? With a U. What with a U, okay? How does... Alright, and then he says with a capital, how is it even possible to do a lowercase when the first thing's automatically capitalized? I don't even know. Anyway, so, yeah, I'll be fine. I just can't walk or anything. Apparently my proctologist said both my legs are broken. ... Proctologist is something that you might not want to search up. So that doesn't make any sense, unless he had problems, from before. What? And then she says, what does Borkin mean? Like, you can still walk? So this girl's obviously, very low IQ. She doesn't realize that Borkin just meant broken. And then he explains that in the next message. Then he says, I was running on the crosswalk by the two trees, and this Karen wasn't looking, and she slammed me like a dog or some shit. What? Oh, man. Where do we go from here? What am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? And then he said, I'm shook for real. I'm shook after reading this message, after this conversation. What's even going on? Okay, so then after that, so she kind of loses her mind. She says, that's so insane, I'll unalive that. Which I understand. I would be pretty mad too. They're in love, whatever, I don't know. Then he says, it's all good, I just don't want to be embarrassing or nothing. So he's embarrassed that he got ran over. No, this whole thing just turned me on to the moon, baby boy. Guys, who are these people? Are these aliens? This whole thing with a hole, I guess it's related to the proctologist? Turned me on to the moon. So she's turned on to the moon, the fact that... Anyway, let's just skip that. I just don't even want to comment. That disgusts me. And then he says, no way, I thought you'd get icky or whatever, but I just want to tell you that you're so hot. Like, the first thing I thought about when my legs were getting crushed was sucking your fart on me lips. I'm gonna throw up. I think I'm gonna throw up. That's terrible. That's actually disgusting. I'm gonna throw up. Then she says, oh god, let's get to it then. I'll be at the hospital in like 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Just tell the procto guy that support's on the way. The last message he says is, okay, thanks, honey, I'll let him know. Honey is spelled Hunnie. You may as well have spelled it Hizzie or something. I don't know, okay? This whole thing with an H, yeah, seriously. This is just, I don't know. Can we just talk about this message? The no way I thought you'd get icky or whatever, but I just want to tell you that you're so hot. Icky? You would get icky? When has anyone ever said that, or whatever? This guy, maybe they're German. They're German. That's what the thing is. And then the first thing I thought about when my legs were getting crushed was sucking your fart on me lips. If that's not mentally ill, I don't know what is, okay? I mean, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm probably just gonna lose my mind. Okay, that is... But at the same time, though, you kind of think, is it hot, though? Is it kind of hot? I don't know. To some people, this might be hot. At one point, I wanted to throw up, but now I've kind of changed my mind. I found another story. Now this one, I'm sure a few people have covered this one, but we'll do it anyway. So, this is being sent to Gigi. Okay, J-E-J-E is what's put in the contact. So, this guy, so Gigi's messaging David, alright? So he says, "Have you seen what David's wearing today?" And then Gigi just says, "No, like, what do you mean? I need to go to class, so I can't play into any jokes, man." And then he says, "No, dude, it's not like that. Like, I got scared. I didn't even say anything to him." And I'm so confused right now. He was legit wearing, next message, a fedora with his trench coat. Okay, so basically the whole idea is so far that this guy is wearing some insane stuff to school. And does he usually wear it? We don't know. Do we want to know? Probably not. And then Gigi just says, "Okay, so?" And then Dave says, "You know, he's been hinting at something big happening at school. Yesterday he was talking about how there should be less people at school and like everyone's so rude and toxic." Oh god, okay, so I think we know where this is headed. We know where this is headed, okay? Let's not act like we don't know where this is going. God. And then he says everything going to be fine, bro. Everything going to be fine, bro. Everything. No, but like, I think we should leave school because I don't want to get caught in anything. Bro, he's not gonna do anything. He was just joking. He says that stuff all the time. I don't know. If I was either one of them, I'd be scared at this point. And then, about 5 minutes later, or so we, assume, he says, "Dude, everyone's screaming. I told you he was gonna do something. I'm jumping out the window. He's outside holding something. Don't go outside, dude." Okay, so basically, this guy is with a fedora holding something outside. He's planning something really dangerous. He's gonna do something stupid. So we think, or so this guy explains. And then Gigi says, "I'm literally talking to him in the bathroom right now. He was wearing that costume for his class." Okay, what's this guy seeing? What's going on? Probably just a big confusion. Probably just a big confusion. Here's the last part of it. So, then why are people screaming? With 2 E's. I just don't get, why do people spell like this? Why? Okay. And then he responds, "Oh my god." And then, "What happened? Are you good?" And then he just says, "Yeah, that was just a prank. The people screaming for a fundraiser thing. So it was all just a big joke, okay?" He made a joke now. Just, come on, man, I almost had a heart attack. Capital H heart. So it's like I don't know, Kevin heart attack. Just terrible. Just disgusting. And then he says, "Or maybe this is David texting from Gigi's phone?" Triple question mark. I mean, so that's where it leaves. That's where it leaves off. I don't know. This one is a little bit more normal. The last one was like, I don't even, what do we even do, Anyway, I think I'm done here. I just wanted to, go over some crazy stories. Hopefully, someone watches this. I hope they do. For a good time. Just all about having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. Everyone, we should all have fun. Just laugh over some stupid stories. I mean, whoever's writing these stories, God, I hope they don't see this, but yeah. Peace out.